Welcome to the University of North Florida Division of Continuing Education. This is the Animal Assisted Interactions and Intervention Certificate Program. This is Course 1, Introduction to Animal Assisted Interventions. I'm Melissa Winkle, an occupational therapist and certified professional dog trainer. I have a private practice and a dog training facility in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm the president and co-founder of Animal Assisted Intervention International. I began teaching formally at Oakland University Center for Human-Animal Intervention Board in 2014 and became adjunct faculty in 2019 through 2022, at which time we moved the program to the University of North Florida. I'm an international consultant for animal-assisted interventions and services and for dog training. I'm a practitioner, an author, an international presenter, a researcher, and a dog advocate. I'd also like to introduce our founder of this program, Amy Johnson Binder. She is a licensed professional counselor and president, founder for Teacher's Pet, Dogs and Kids Learning Together. She's a certified professional dog trainer and a secretary for the American Psychological Association Human-Animal Interaction, Division 17, as well as the Animal Assisted Intervention Webinar Series chair for the same organization. She's a professional advisor to programs in animal assisted intervention and welfare for Li Ka-shing School of Professional and Continuing Education of the Open University in Hong Kong. She was the founder of Oakland University Center for Human-Animal Intervention Board in 2007, and she is a practitioner, author, reviewer, international presenter, researcher, and an animal advocate. BBM is our assistant instructor. She's an occupational therapist and a certified professional dog trainer. She accumulated 2 years of supervised internship, training, and employment for animal-assisted occupational therapy and ongoing mentoring and collaboration with me at Dogwood Therapy Services. At the same time, she earned her competency-based certificate in animal-assisted interventions and interactions at the University of North Florida. She's the administrator and coordinator at Animal Assisted Intervention International, and she works in animal-assisted intervention and services, and her work includes being a practitioner, an author, a lecturer, intermediate mentor, animal-assisted intervention and services program development, and curriculum development and delivery. All three of us are very excited for you to join us. Our mission is to promote the thoughtful and ethical practice of animal-assisted interventions by focusing on practitioner competency, quality client care, and optimal animal welfare. The objectives for this course are to use updated taxonomy, describe theories associated with human-animal interactions and human-animal bond, and we're going to look into the common animal-assisted intervention or services theories. You'll gain an understanding of client and animal welfare practices, and you'll complete session and treatment plans that include these services. You'll describe competencies and ethics related to your discipline-specific animal-assisted interventions, if applicable, or apply them to professional codes of ethics. Finally, you'll initiate cumulative production of a program proposal specifically geared to the program of your dreams. The required textbook is the Handbook on Animal-Assisted Therapy, Foundations and Guidelines for Animal-Assisted Interventions. This will be the 5th edition by Aubrey Fine. You'll enjoy 5 courses that have 6 modules each. We have a full program calendar for the Introduction to Animal-Assisted Interventions, animal action plans. Then there will be a holiday break. Then we'll tackle populations and session planning, administrative policies, and in March in Jacksonville, Florida, we will have a hands-on practicum. And while it is not required, we do highly recommend it. Finally, you'll be doing your capstone in April through May. There are 5 required live finals. You will find the dates for those finals listed here. We know that life happens and you're an adult learner, so you may miss one live course final, but you must post a recording by the due date. You may not miss the capstone final exam at the end of the course. Those are all live. Accommodations will be made for disjunct time zones outside of the United States. Course 1, the Introduction to Animal-Assisted Interventions, will include these 6 modules: Welcome and Overview of Capstone, Taxonomy and Theoretical Foundations, Professional Issues, Standards, and Competencies, Professional Issues for Ethics in Animal-Assisted Interventions, and Evaluating the Literature. Finally, we'll do Professional Development and Continuing Education Planning. The primary instructors and the assistant are licensed agreed healthcare providers and carry certifications for dog training or behavior. We're guiding you with our knowledge from actively working in the respective fields of healthcare providers and animal-assisted intervention or service specialists. This is a multidisciplinary adult learning environment. There will be mostly individual, but potential collaborative assignments. There will be weekly lectures, potential discussions, reading, assignments, and quizzes. Finals for most courses will be problem-based learning and application format. The curriculum builds over time until your final capstone. This is a non-credit professional development certificate of completion. This is not a certification. Your certificate will show that you have 160 hours of continuing education. The credentials for you to use upon successful completion of this program will be CHAIS, which is a Certificate in Human-Animal Intervention and Interaction Specialist. So what's expected of you? Well, make sure that you complete the weekly reading and your weekly assignments. Make sure you're watching the entire recorded lectures. Make sure that you complete and participate in all live finals. So at the end of every course, we will have a live final. Please do make sure that your cameras are on and that you are ready to participate by making comments or asking questions. Please have respect, integrity, and use ethics throughout this course. Complete any quizzes after lectures and assignments before the next class. You may ask for an occasional assignment due date extension in writing. Please copy both primary instructors of each individual course. Do not assume that we are willing to do so. And again, the final exam at the very end of this course is required. There's our contact information if you need us. All of your assignments will be turned in and completed in Word format. Please do not send in PDFs as we are not able to make comments. You will be using PowerPoint several times throughout this course for your finals. You must have your name and credentials in the header of either slides or in your written documents. Use the given headings and subheadings and make sure that you answer all questions. And please remain flexible for minor changes in weekly topics. Our guest speakers are volunteers and work full-time elsewhere. Please make sure that you have timely and complete assignments. Partial assignments will not be accepted. Assignments are due typically on Sundays by midnight Eastern Time Zone, USA. Documents will be done in APA format with in-text citations and full references, double-spaced, 1-inch margins, 11-point font. Please make sure that you check your spelling, grammar, capitalization, punctuation, and have accurate use of terminology. Use confident business language. You are writing formal documents, so this isn't a how did I spend my summer vacation kind of course. When you write, you will describe your program, its intentions, the qualifications of the staff, etc., etc. For example, I may say Dogwood Therapy Services will, rather than I'm Melissa Winkle. I hope to do animal-assisted interventions. Remember that this is geared towards specific readers of business documents. So you may be pitching a new program to a supervisor. You may be revamping or improving your existing programs, or maybe you're applying to a bank for a loan and you need to do your business plan. Make corrections or justify your answers before turning in assignments that have already been previously graded. This course does offer letter grades. The University of North Florida has several resources at your disposal. Make sure that you learn Canvas and how it works. Take some time and get to know it. That's where you're going to find reading assignments, potential discussion groups. It's where you will upload your assignments. You'll find lectures, and you'll be able to search for additional literature to support your writing. Your work must fall within your scope of practice, license, or degree. You will be writing in business format with appropriate language and mechanics using the headers that we provide. You'll use accurate and clear terminology. Please make sure that you proofread all assignments before turning them in or have somebody else proofread it for you. Your capstone is completed cumulatively throughout the course. Some content will come from course assignments, other content will be compiled on your own. All finals are live via Zoom, so please have your cameras on and be ready to ask questions or make comments. So there are some tools and examples that we have available for you. The required capstone review will follow the format that was done by Phoebe Yam. She has offered her written capstone, and she has also offered her recorded capstone. Your written and recorded capstone will look very similar to Phoebe's. We've provided several other capstones from years gone by that have great examples for additional review. But be cautious, some have older formats. Again, you are required to follow the capstone review that was written by Phoebe Yam in written form and in recorded. Also, please make sure that you take a peek at the document in Canvas titled Capstone Proposal Outline. This is the document that will provide you with your headings and subheadings for all of your content. There is also a master PowerPoint template that you will be using to start filling in all of your content throughout the program. If you have any questions, we are always available. We try to get back to you within 48 hours. That may not include the weekends. You will see here that we have our emails